Hey, what's going on, guys? John Shea here, and in this video, what I'm going to be doing is actually going through a Feel Social review. So this software is something that is really quite amazing. I have not seen anything like this in quite some time. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. If you're checking out this review, please stay tuned because I think you're going to be blown away by what it can do. So what Feel Social is all about, this software basically allows you to send mass messages directly to people within their Facebook inboxes that have actually interacted with your own fan pages. So it's almost like another step up in actually getting interaction with people that have already interacted with you in your own fan pages. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the sales page, kind of show you what's inside the software, what it can do. I'm going to show you the JV page, which includes some of the one-time offers, so you get an idea if you do decide to buy this software, what's actually offered in terms of some of the upsells. Then I'll walk you through the actual Feel Social dashboard live, and I'm going to show you an example of how I might be able to use this with one of my own sites where I get messages all the time on a Facebook fan page, and how you could even integrate this as a lead generation tool for your business. So let's first walk through the Feel Social sales page. Again, brand new all-in-one Facebook software lets you mass message everyone connected to your Facebook page right inside their Facebook inboxes with unlimited automated follow-ups. They mentioned that they generated $2,802 using this in just 10 days. There's a video here, you can check that out. Everything is Facebook compliant. You know, this is something where they're following the rules, they're utilizing the new Messenger API. I actually was able to talk to the creator, Brad, and this seems like a very legitimate product that's not doing anything that's going to, basically get you banned or cause any issues. They're doing everything by the book. So you don't need to worry about that. Pretty much the way that this works in a nutshell is you have the ability to set up some automated responses. So if somebody messages your Facebook page, then you can actually send them back an automated response, and you can set up different automations. So if they say certain words, you could trigger different things to happen. You can set up different dynamic keywords, so you could add in things like a first name or a date, put in call to actions. Everything is really all set up for you. So you could put in, as they mentioned here, discount codes, coupons, surveys, FAQ, answers, close high ticket deals, and more. You can even add in imagery, headlines, and even put in call to action links. So you pretty much have it all. Let's see, what else do we have here? That's more or less what the software does. This just kind of repeats, a lot of sales copy, kind of repeating what it's all about. I'm not going to go through this whole thing and read the whole thing to you. But the biggest thing that intrigued me with this was that, you're getting 100% inboxing and delivery rate. So it's not like, if you send someone a message on Facebook, there's a pretty good chance they're going to read it. They have a funnel builder that's all drag and drop. They show you kind of a step-by-step of how this works. You select your Facebook page, you create your new automated messaging funnel, you set up a trigger and a delay, and you can create unlimited follow-up messages based on when people message you. They allow you to also send out broadcasts. So once those people have interacted with your pages, you can start sending out broadcasts, almost like you're sending out a mass email through an email autoresponder. You can even send or schedule those mass messages. So you could, maybe announce like, hey, this new product just came out on XYZ day. You could schedule that ahead of time. So pretty awesome software. That's pretty much what it's all about. Let me see if there's anything. I mean, most of this just kind of goes into some of the customization. There's templates, a calendar, a lot of automation built into this. So let's talk a little bit more about pricing. This is basically a monthly tool, but they also have a limited, if you set up the lifetime account, when you pick this up early bird, you're gonna be able to get up to 10,000 messages a month with unlimited Facebook pages for only 27 bucks. I mean, this is an absolute steal for what this software can do. Let's actually walk you through the JV page, and I'll just show you some of the upsells. So let's see. The initial product here is $27 for that lifetime. They have a $47, what appears to be some sort of, I think that'll be the price increase. So as time goes, the price will eventually go up to $47. They have a pro version, which includes some additional automations at $67. There's an agency version for $67 as well. And then you can even get a white label version between $197 and $297. So you'd be able to completely white label this solution and, not have it branded as Feel Social, so you could potentially, probably resell it would be my guess, and put some of your own branding around that. So yeah, that's pretty much the one-time offers. Let's actually dive into the software, and I'll show you how slick this is. So you have a main dashboard here. You can basically set up your new campaigns. I haven't actually set one up yet, but I can show you kind of a demo. In here, you can also set up your new automation. One of the first things that I do suggest you do is there's a training link down here on the left, and I already had it open. There's a whole bunch of training videos in here, so everything is very detailed in terms of what they cover. I did watch this and I learned how this all works. This shows you how to set up your automations. So once people start messaging your Facebook page, you can set up certain things like what message goes out, what's in the message, the kind of sequence of that. And then once you get those people messaging you, you can send broadcasts to them at later times. So you can broadcast anybody that has messaged your page and it's been connected with Feel Social. So unfortunately, one of the downsides to this software is you can't just go messaging people that are basically, already people that have already interacted with you. If you previously had people messaging your page, unfortunately, you need to get people from scratch that you've already connected Feel Social and have them start interacting with you from there. Again, you've also got some templates that you can use. So you got like preset templates you can set up, as well as an embedded messenger button. So if you have a website where you're going to be promoting something, instead of encouraging people to go sign up on an email list, you can say, hey, message me on Facebook Messenger, and you can embed a button on any website you want. And that's going to allow you to basically start gathering leads inside your fan page, and you could then broadcast to those people later. So really cool integration. Again, they have some upgrade stuff. If you got some of the upgrades, they have training on that as well, with comment triggers, as well as the agency licensing and things like that. Let's take a look at the actual automation piece of this. So I have a few Facebook pages I've connected. If I go in here, I'm going to pick one called Metalcore Kingdom, which is basically a metal music website I run. I'll show you that really quickly here. I've actually got, this is a pop-up I have on the site. I've been able to get some likes over here. So you can see I've got about 2,500 likes on my Facebook fan page for Metalcore Kingdom. This is basically a place where I host a lot of music videos, and it's all about a specific genre of music in the metal niche called metalcore. So I've been running this as kind of a passion fun site for some time. And over on my fan page, I get messages all the time from people. And honestly, if you actually go to my page, let me see if I can, I don't know if it has it here, 18% response rate, 1-day response time. So I actually am awful at responding to people who message me here, mostly because this is kind of a fun site, and I just, it's not anything that makes me money. So I don't really spend a lot of time on it. Of course, I want to help people out, but generally what I get is a lot of these messages from people. They're just saying things like, here's this guy, he messaged me over and over again. Hey, we just announced our new vocalist with this band, yada, yada. Here's our song. Could you post it on your page? And then here I am, I haven't responded. And I get this stuff all the time. Like, here's a guy who's messaged me a bunch of times. Here's another guy sending me music videos. These are like people in bands that are messaging me like, hey, we just released this new music video, yada, yada. And they're linking me their stuff. And I just don't have the time to go in here and respond to all this stuff. So with Feel Social, I can actually set up an automated response. And over on Metalcore Kingdom, I have this submit a music video form. So this is just an example of how I might utilize this for my own stuff. I might give them a Facebook message that sends them to this page and says, hey, can you submit your music video here? If they submit this, I actually get an email. And let me pop into my email really quick. I'll show you this. Go through my mess of an email. I have a folder somewhere in here in my mess of folders. Let me see. I know it's here somewhere. I'll find it. Give me just 1 second. Here it is. So this is basically, I get emails in here all the time. So I have a little bit more organized way of knowing, like, here are all the video submissions, and look how many of these I've gotten. Like, I have so many, but I also have people messaging me on my Facebook page, and it's kind of disorganized. So I'd rather have people sending them here, and that way I can go and like submit it and then, kind of archive the email. And that way I'm helping people out, and at the same time, I don't need to worry about kind of dealing with the Facebook Messenger at the same time. So what I can do with Feel Social is I can set up a general response that basically says, hey, thanks for messaging Metalcore Kingdom. I just want to let you know that we have a submit page where you can submit your music video. Feel free to go here and do that. And you can basically set that up as a message. There's a training video on how to do everything. You can also build out a campaign. So here you could do a custom message like, hey, thanks for messaging us, and something like that. And then I could say I want to add a link. I can throw in this actual link here. So I could put this in. Let's go back. I could put this in, and I could even put, submit your music video. So this would be like a really awesome way to get people, when they message me, I can just immediately send them to that form. So I'm not like spending all this extra time trying to do all this stuff. So if I add this, it's basically giving them that little extra link, and it'll come right below the message. So all I'd have to do, I could call this like Metalcore Kingdom automated response, maybe like music video, something like that. So that's just kind of a basic idea there. I'm going to hit add for now, and I'll come back and edit that. You can come back and edit and duplicate this stuff. You can set up different triggers. So, I could basically have, if they put a certain comment or key phrase in the message that they send back to me, then I can actually make even more things happen, like send them more messages based on that. Like I could say, hey, if they say music video, then I could basically set up a different trigger to go off based on that. And maybe in my message, I say, hey, is this a music video or a this, and like ask them to comment with what it is. So this will identify in those key phrases. So really slick stuff. Once those people message me, I can actually come in and send them a broadcast. So this is a really powerful tool. You can come in, same idea. Once you've set this up, you can send direct messages at any time to the people who've messaged you. So maybe, I get all these people from Metalcore Kingdom. Maybe I want to let them know, like, hey, we just did this new band interview, or, hey, go check out our new radio station, go check out this new blog post, anything like that. I could instantly send that to these people. Now, the other thing you can do is you also get analytics of everything that's going on in here. So you can track off all these pages. Like if I start getting messages on Metalcore Kingdom, it'll track them as leads, and you can show how many messages you sent and how many of them were opened. So really slick stuff there. You can embed the messenger button. Here's the messenger button. So if I wanted to embed this on a website, I could put that in, immediately have, the capability to get people on a lead list so I can interact with them at a later time. I've got templates I can go in and add. If I want to do a preset message, you can create a template so you could reuse this however you want. You've got a calendar in here as well. So you could set up a broadcast calendar. And let's see, what else do we have? We got settings. This is just like password stuff on your Facebook account, training, support, and that's pretty much it. I mean, more or less, if you're looking for a powerful tool to start bringing in extra Facebook leads, people that you can start messaging through the broadcast system and directly through your fan pages, I think this is definitely a tool worth considering. I'm pretty excited about it. As you can see, I've been suffering this major problem with one of my fan pages, and now I'm going to be able to automate that. And this is something extremely powerful. If you were to set up, say, a Facebook ad and you get people to start messaging you, you can use the direct messenger call to action. You could set up Feel Social so, when people message you, you could have all that automation happening in the background. So you're going to spend a lot less money on getting the messenger, people actually sending you a message versus trying to do something like, convert someone on a website through a click or whatever the case. So I'm really excited about this. Guys, if you decide to pick this up, I am going to throw in a bonus. I don't know what that bonus is at this very moment, but I will throw something together. Just check below in the video description or on the page where you're watching this. So again, Feel Social, be sure to check this out, and thanks again for checking out my review. If you like my reviews and you want to check out more of these, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and also get on my email list. If you're watching this on my blog, I'll leave a link below on YouTube. Make sure to watch the video on my blog, and I'll leave a link where you can actually sign up and get future reviews sent to your inbox.